More now on our story on what kind of housing options are available to you if Irma left you without a place to live. With only a few shelters now open, FEMA says it's more than willing to pay for your hotel or motel stay, but the problem is there are no qualifying hotels in the whole area. So why is that? For In Your Corner is Carl Fortier in Collier County, taking that question straight to FEMA representatives. Carl?
Well, part of the problem seems to be that hotels have to be willing to participate in an emergency lodging program with FEMA. The only one we know of here in the Lee County area is this Baymont Inn off of Daniels, and they're closed until October for hurricane repairs.
Is there even any resources available for these families right now?
That's what social worker Paul Milford wants to know after Hurricane Irma has made living in some of his clients' homes next to impossible. He thought temporary housing might be available through hotels recommended by FEMA.
I thought that would be a great option for some of these families who really have no other place to go right now. Their homes are flooded, they lost roofs.
But when he started researching what's available to them, he didn't find much at all. He says the Baymont Inn off of Daniels was the only one listed for Lee County, and they're closed until October for hurricane repairs.
The more I got into it and the more I learned about it, the more I started saying, well, wait a minute, what's going on here? Where are the resources for these families?
FEMA spokeswoman Sherry Brown says, as far as hotels, it's entirely up to them on whether or not they want to be included as one of FEMA's emergency lodging locations.
But we are actively still trying to encourage additional hotels to participate. In addition to that, we have the rental assistance that you can receive under FEMA, where you don't have to go through the transitional assistance program.
Paul Smith of Naples says he and his wife are applying for FEMA assistance to repair their mobile home while they sweat it out with no power.
You need it real bad because it is hot out there working all day, pulling that aluminum out and cutting your plate. Hands and everything on that stuff.
Milford says a FEMA representative told him on the phone that the hotel shortage happens after every disaster, which he finds ridiculous.
If this is something that happens with every single disaster, that FEMA should have had time to put something in place to kind of plan for that.
In Lee County, Carl Fortier, Fox 4, In Your Corner.
Again, FEMA says any hotels that want to participate in this emergency lodging program should call them right now. They could use the volunteers, obviously. 1-866-545-9865.